Kim Kardashian didn't leave Kanye West because she stopped loving him. She left because loving him was slowly destroying her. Let that sit for a second. Hi besties. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. Tell me in the comments, what country are you watching from right now? I want to know where my besties are watching from today and how's the weather over there. Is it sunny, rainy, cold, or extremely hot? I really want to know. And while you're typing that, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you love deep celebrity stories like this, because this is not just another Kimye recap, this is the full emotional breakdown the headlines never gave you. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are not just another celebrity couple. They're a cultural moment, a decade-long spectacle of love, chaos, ambition, creativity, and heartbreak. Their story isn't memorable because it was perfect, it's unforgettable because it was intense, because it was loud, because it was passionate, because it was messy in a way only two larger-than-life personalities could be. Long before the Met Galas, the stadium proposals, and the billion-dollar empires, their relationship started quietly, almost accidentally, as a friendship. Kim first met Kanye in the early 2000s when she was still far from becoming a global icon. This was before Skims, before Vogue covers, before the Kardashian brand dominated pop culture. She was friends with Brandy, and Kanye was working on music, building his name, dreaming bigger than the rooms he was in. Back then, he didn't even know how to pronounce her last name. He was reportedly asking people, "Who is this Kim Kardashian?" Completely unaware that this woman would later become his wife, the mother of his children, and one of the most important figures in his life. Years passed, and their paths kept crossing almost like the universe was nudging them toward each other again and again. In 2008, they even worked together on a playful Star Wars-themed video project where Kim dressed as Princess Leia and Kanye appeared as a stormtrooper. At the time, it felt harmless, creative, almost random. But in hindsight, it was a quiet foreshadowing. There was always something there, a curiosity, a pull. Kim later admitted that right before she married Chris Humphries, she and Kanye were already talking. There were feelings, there were conversations, but she chose a different direction when she says she needed to take to truly understand what she wanted. That marriage ended almost as quickly as it began. And when Kim found herself emotionally drained, embarrassed, and low, Kanye stepped in. He invited her to Paris to attend his fashion show, a simple invitation that ended up changing the course of both their lives. Kim has said that from the moment she landed in Paris, she fell madly in love. Not with the fame, not with the luxury, not with the fashion front row seats, but with the feeling of being supported, protected, seen, genuinely chosen. Kanye even joked that he put on the entire fashion show just to get a date with her, and honestly, that line alone tells you how intentional he was about her. From that point on, everything moved fast, like really fast. Kanye referenced Kim in his music, publicly claiming her before the world. No secrecy, no hiding. He began appearing on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, including the now iconic moment where he completely transformed her closet, a scene that was about more than clothes. It symbolized a shift, a rebranding, a merging of worlds. Kim herself admitted that Kanye changed how the world saw her, and how she saw herself. He pushed her into spaces she'd never been welcomed into before. Fashion houses, creative rooms, high art conversations. By 2013, Kim and Kanye had officially become that couple. They made their Met Gala debut, endured brutal public criticism, and later that year, Kanye announced on stage that they were expecting their first child. North West was born in 2013, instantly becoming one of the most famous babies on the planet. Not long after, Kanye proposed in the most Kanye way possible, renting out an entire stadium, complete with an orchestra, friends, family, and cameras capturing every second. It was dramatic. It was extravagant. It was unforgettable. They married in Italy in 2014 in a lavish ceremony that felt like the ultimate fairy tale ending. But behind the glamour, cracks were already forming. Their marriage was filled with extreme highs and deeply painful lows. They welcomed Saint in 2015, but Kim was open about how difficult pregnancy was for her, physically, emotionally, medically. By 2016, everything intensified. Kanye's public outbursts, controversial statements, and ongoing feuds dominated headlines, while Kim endured a traumatic armed robbery in Paris that permanently changed her sense of safety. Imagine that contrast for a second. One partner unraveling publicly, the other barely holding it together privately. Shortly after, Kanye was hospitalized for exhaustion. Kim stood by him publicly, loyal, composed, protective, but the emotional weight was growing heavier. Still, they tried. They renewed their vows. They expanded their family with Chicago and later saw him via surrogate. Kanye openly praised Kim, calling her a magnetic force of energy, pure, loving, courageous. Kim credited Kanye for introducing her to the fashion world and reshaping her creative confidence. To the public, they looked powerful, untouchable, like nothing could break them. But privately, stability was slipping away. By 2020, the pressure became unbearable. Kanye announced his presidential run and shared deeply personal family information during a rally, something that reportedly devastated Kim. His social media activity became erratic, including claims that Kim was trying to lock him up. For the first time, Kim broke her silence and addressed his bipolar disorder publicly, asking for compassion while fiercely protecting their children. It wasn't a calculated PR move. It was a woman standing in the middle of public chaos, trying to humanize a deeply misunderstood condition while shielding 4 innocent lives from becoming collateral damage. She wasn't exposing him, she was explaining the reality behind the headlines. Behind closed doors, the marriage was already unraveling. What the world saw as glamorous appearances and headline-making moments masked a much quieter, heavier truth. Kim has since revealed that living in constant uncertainty was exhausting, never knowing what version of your partner you'd wake up to. One day love and connection, the next, emotional distance or unpredictability, a cycle that never truly allowed her to rest. Absorbing chaos while trying to remain calm for your children, smiling through instability, creating structure in a home where things often felt unsteady. She admitted she became quieter, more withdrawn, slowly disappearing beneath the weight of holding everything together. The woman who once spoke freely found herself choosing silence just to survive the noise. The breaking point came when she realized her mental health was suffering, and if she couldn't parent the way her children deserved, something had to change. It wasn't about giving up. It was about preserving what mattered most. In February 2021, Kim filed for divorce. What followed was anything but simple. Kanye publicly expressed his desire to reconcile, made emotional pleas at concerts, unfollowed and re-followed Kim online, and openly criticized the narrative surrounding their separation. Every move became a headline. Every emotion played out in real time, in front of millions. Kim, meanwhile, chose silence. Not because she didn't have anything to say, but because she knew saying less was safer. She admitted she didn't want a husband who lived in a different state, someone she couldn't share everyday moments with, someone who felt emotionally distant even when physically present. She had experienced the grand gestures, now she wanted peace, routine, and emotional safety, the kind of love that doesn't come with emotional whiplash. By November 2022, their divorce was finalized. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Despite years of tension, public conflict, and emotional distance, Kim and Kanye quietly reunited during the last Christmas, not romantically, but intentionally. No cameras announced it. No dramatic statements followed. According to reports, the former couple spent time together with their 4 children, putting their differences aside to create a peaceful holiday environment. Sources describe the atmosphere as calm, respectful, and deeply focused on the kids. No drama, no chaos. Just 2 parents choosing unity for the sake of their children. This Christmas reunion stood in sharp contrast to everything the public had come to expect from them. No social media theatrics, no emotional outbursts. It marked a noticeable shift, a sign of maturity, healing, and improved co-parenting after years of strain. Kim and Kanye weren't pretending the past didn't happen. They were simply choosing to move forward differently. Kim has since been honest about how hard co-parenting remains. She's admitted that it can be frustrating, especially when her character as a mother is questioned. Moments like that test her patience and her restraint. She said there are moments when she wants to snap, but doesn't. She chooses restraint. She chooses peace. She chooses her children. Even more telling was her recent TikTok moment, casually wearing Yeezy heels, praising Kanye's design talent, and acknowledging his creative genius. A small gesture, but one that spoke volumes. Proof that she can separate the artist from the marriage, the father from the pain, and the past from the present. Kim Kardashian didn't leave because she failed. She left because she survived. She left because choosing herself was the only way to save her children, her sanity, and her future. Sometimes survival looks like walking away. And maybe that's the real lesson in the Kim and Kanye story, that love doesn't always end in hatred. Sometimes it ends in boundaries. Boundaries that protect peace instead of preserving appearances. If you've made it this far, comment down below. Do you think Kim and Kanye's love story was doomed from the start? Or do you think they still have a thing for each other? Was it simply a love that burned too bright to last? Or do you think they could have handled things even more better? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel for more deep celebrity breakdowns and gist, and share this with your gist partner, friends, and family members. I'll see you in the next one, besties.